Hey, my beautiful friend. It's Monday in my world, March 10th, 2025, with my beautiful tree and butterflies and meadow and sunbeam behind me, thanks to my beautiful, beautiful friend, my soul sister. And I am feeling so happy this morning and emotional and, all the things that go along with being Lexi. So, as Wendy Williams says, grab a snack and come on back. Hey friends, happy Monday. I hope you're well today. I'm doing well. Thought I'd dress up a little bit today. Put on my mommy's beautiful citrine earrings. And just, Yappy and I are here. If you're new here, welcome. For my day winners, welcome back, my day oneers, my real ones, my loves, my soul family. My name is Alexis. All my friends here call me Lexi. Some call me Sexi Lexi, and that's sexy with an I. And others call me Luscious Lexi. I hope you're well today. As you can see, my peeps, my day oneers, look what we've got. Our space has changed. We have this beautiful background, these beautiful, beautiful butterflies that represent my beautiful jewel. And this broke me yesterday. This just broke me down yesterday, all the way down when I received this. I mean, the synchronicity that went on yesterday, from a morning conversation with my beautiful Nancy to her sending me all these pictures of beautiful things to put up behind me with beautiful, beautiful butterflies, to me receiving this surprise gift in the mail yesterday from Amazon with the beautiful butterflies, and also receiving this beautiful angel number oracle deck, to opening the deck. If you go back and watch the premiere video this morning, opening the deck, and the first card on the deck was 777. And I mean, I have to read what my beautiful friend sent me regarding the 777 card. 777 is associated with wisdom, intuition, and divine connection. The 777 angel number is considered a powerful spiritual message. When it appears repeatedly in your life, it is a reminder that you are on the right path and that you are in tune with your purpose and mission in life. And I responded, synchronicities abound, because the synchronicities of everything that transpired yesterday, from the conversation about butterflies and having butterflies behind me, from the person who told me that my mother was definitely a butterfly, and then, which we have a butterfly here. I don't know if you can see it through Yappy's ears. Maybe not. Let's see. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can move it any further around. I probably moved it the wrong way. Probably needs to come this way. But anyway, behind me is a beautiful butterfly. Let's see if I can move you a little bit. See? Beautiful butterfly. They're all around me. I'm always surrounding myself, with butterflies. Let's get Yappy. Yappy, you're out of frame. Yeah, you're out of the frame, Yappy. There you go. And if you're new here, Yappy, my beautiful Yappy, is my support, Chihuahua here on YouTube. Yappy, she's always here. Sometimes she's pink, Sometimes she's blue, but right now she just wants to be pink with a little bit of blue shining through on the bottom. And, you know, I told you I was trying to find Yappy for you all to list down below, and I couldn't find her because we got Yappy in 2019, Zoe and I, at a Hallmark store. We had gone, it was Mother's Day weekend, and we went to get a gift for my mom, and I got Yappy there. But my daughter found Yappy on eBay. So I may or may not list it down below. I have to see if I can find it. I don't think she sent it to me, but she did find Yappy. I tried to find Yappy and I couldn't find Yappy at all, but on Amazon they do have a cousin to Yappy, but they're more fluffy. They're not sparkly like Yappy. They're not a flipper. Like Yappy is a flipper. So she can be blue or she can be pink. So, you know, but so yeah. But the synchronicities from the whole day yesterday to what culminated in receiving this gift, amazing. You can't make that up. And me opening this box and the cards not being in order, and the very first card on this box was 777. And I watched yesterday, I need to, maybe I'll try to link that down below too, on March 9th. When that video was filmed, the one that premiered this morning, I watched Sun and Soul. She also has a big TikTok following, but she's also on YouTube, and she's a card reader. And usually, not everything resonates with me, but most of the things that she or Natija Cave say resonates with me. And I feel, especially in this season, I feel it all. And her message was that you were going to see 777. That was yesterday's reading. I opened this box in 777. And it's, you know, the number associated with divine connection, all the connections that were abound for this whole thing to happen yesterday. Me talking to Nancy, Nancy showing me this, Nancy introducing me to the friend that sent me these things. I mean, it just is amazing. You know, just amazing. Synchronicity. I tell you, you can't make this up. You know what I mean? You cannot. The universe, what do I always say? Divine timing for one thing, but the universe is always conspiring to give us our needs, our desires, our wants, our wishes. The universe is always conspiring. And look what the universe did. Had this beautiful soul sister of mine send this to me, and me looking at the same thing yesterday, looking at all these butterfly tapestries to put behind me. You know, where did I do that at? Nobody can make that up. Nobody can make this up. This is divine. This is love. This is our collective. This is our community. We are all interwoven and connected here. We are connected. That's all I have to say. We are connected. There are so many synchronicities with all of us. You know, there are so many synchronicities. And I never paid attention to that before, and to that word before, until I was brought into this collective, this community. Synchronicity abound. It just abounds. You know, when you're out and about today, you know, see how many things, you know, how much synchronicity surrounds you. You know what I mean? With things that you would never even think of. And you're like, ah, you know, it's like, I mean, so there are so many things going on here today. I mean, we have our our chapter 9 that we were going to move into. I don't know if that's going to happen right in this video right now, but it may. I don't know. I found something cleaning up yesterday, something that I wrote. There's no date on it. So I had to have written this. It was before my mother passed, because I wrote it on like a paper that gives you, that tells you this is a symbol of the medical here, Atrium Health. And this is a paper that gives you all the side effects and things of different medicine and stuff. And I believe this was something for my mom, I'm thinking, because I don't think it was for me at all. I'm thinking that this is something that was for my mom that I wrote on. I don't know. But anyway, besides that, these are the notes that I found this piece of paper. So I wanted to read it. So it was about, I don't know if I got this off of watching Oprah or watching something that was on TV, obviously. And it was for the book Quantum Wellness, which is now something that I need to get because I wrote all these notes down. And that's written by Kathy Freston. And and there are 8 basic principles, I guess, of wellness, pillars. And so the first one is meditation, which I have my meditation music on. And I try to listen to that at least once a day and try to do meditation. Now, years ago, I used to do transcendental meditation, and I did it every morning, every single morning. And I used to follow Deepak Chopra and do meditations. I haven't done them in a while, and I really need to get back to that. Now I kind of just meditate on my own. I pick a mantra, and I focus on it, and I just put on whatever vibrational music or meditational music or anything. This one is, let me see what this one is. This one is 1111 hertz. And this one is to remove all blockages and to receive love. So that's what this one is. But just anyone, you know, I just put on any one that makes me feel good. Like yesterday, there was a beautiful one with beautiful butterflies, and I wanted to have it in my video yesterday, but the music was not, it was not for me. And it was like piano music, and it was just, I'm like, yeah, no. It was like elevator music. I'm like, no, I need vibrational music. Like this here, I could feel it. Like my ears are tingling. I could feel it in my fingers. That's the kind of music I need. And I love that kind of background music when I want to meditate. So this, you know, is really good for that. And the next one, she says, that was number 1, was meditation. And the next one is, number 2 is conscious eating. And she says, body, mind, and spirit. Be aware of where your food comes from. She says it's the mother of them all, I wrote down here. And so being aware where your food comes from, and that's something that most of us don't think about. We don't think about that. You know what I mean? How is your food sourced? Especially if you're a meat eater. You know, if you're a vegan or a vegetarian, then most likely, you know where your food comes from. You know what I mean, for the most part. But also, vegans, not all of them, but most of them eat a lot of processed food because everything they eat is processed. A veggie burger, veggie chicken, veggie this, that, and the other, it's all processed. So I don't want that. I'd rather eat the real thing. I want the real meat. And, you know, not to trigger anybody, not to be against anybody. I was a vegetarian for 4 years. So I have love for that community. Nothing but love for that community. But I am a Leo woman. I'm an August Leo. August 9th, 1964 is when I made my appearance. It was a Sunday. And I love meat. I always have loved meat since I was a child. I love meat, and I love organ meat as well. But I never paid attention to, more so probably moving here to the States, I have not even paid attention to it. Now, living in the islands, we know mostly where our stuff comes from because everything has to come in, and we have the local meats and things there. You know what I mean? But here, I don't pay attention to that. You know, being back in the state, being back stateside for the last 30 years, I haven't paid attention to that, going on 31 years. And so, you know, basically, you want to know, was it humanely, you know, was your meat humanely butchered? You know what I mean? What was that animal fed? You know, all these things. So it's something to think about. You know, it's really something to think about. Because certain things we can't, and I'm sorry, you know, there's always this, you hear this noise. I have, and it was in my video yesterday, and I didn't even realize it when I was doing from my mom. I have a charm, and this charm is pink, because pink is my favorite color. My daughter bought it for me, gave it to me for my new phone, and it has hearts, and they're beautiful little white hearts, or little gold hearts. And I love this. I'm always touching it. It's also almost like a rosary to me, and I just love this. I love this so much. And so I'm sorry, when you hear that noise, this is what's happening. And I can't take it. I don't want to remove it from here. I have a bay leaf here that has something on it that's inside my case to bring abundance. And so I don't want to take the case off, and I'm definitely not taking this off. So just bear with it. Just bear with it. The next pillar or tenet of the basic principles of wellness, the 8 basic principles of wellness, are visualization. And I didn't really write down what that meant per se, but I guess visualization, like visualizing where you see yourself, what you know, the positive, where you're going forward. I would interpret it, that is what that means to me. The next one is spiritual practice. And I love that. You know, this collective, this what we're doing, this music, everything, it's spiritual practice. You know what I mean? Now, especially with my butterflies behind me, angel numbers, you know, this is all a spiritual practice. You know, I'm into, yes, I was born and raised Catholic, and I still am. I still have my faith. I still pray every day, absolutely. But I know that can be a trigger for a lot of people, and a lot of us who were raised and brought up Catholic have a lot of not good things. I never had anything bad or anything happen to me being raised Catholic or in the Catholic Church, so I don't have that experience. But I do have my own mind. You know, my mother was devout, and my mother went and prayed every day at 12 noon. She left her job. She went to church, St. Mary's Catholic Church on St. Croix. She did her novena, lit a candle, and prayed every single day. That is what I remember from the time I was like 6 or 7 years old until I was a grown woman. My mother did that every day. My mother believed in that. My mother prayed. My mother lit her candles. My mother had her patron saints. Like I said that here, St. Anthony, who is also one of my patron saints. St. Francis of Assisi. You know, my mother had her people who she gravitated toward and prayed to and everything. You know what I mean? Guadalupe, you know. And but also, I am spiritual as well. I mean, I believe in the tarot. I believe in reincarnation. I believe that a woman's body is her own and it's her choice. Those are not tenets of the Catholic Church, but that's what I believe. You know what I mean? We all have our own, excuse me, my allergies today, our own beliefs, you know, and our own spiritual practices. The next one is self-work. Read and learn. Push past your comfort zone. So doing the self-work, I'm assuming that also is kind of akin to like a shadow work or so, you know what I mean? When you're doing the self-work and pushing past your comfort zone, but, you know, reading, you know, just soaking in things, learning about yourself. You know what I mean? I'm assuming that's what I meant when I wrote that down when she said, read and learn. I really now have to get this book, Quantum Wellness from Kathy Freston. I need this book. The next one is service. And she says, volunteer. You know, do a service. For me right now, my service is YouTube and being here with you. That is my service. I am offering my wisdom, my knowledge. We're talking about things to make us better, you know, affirmations, the let them theory, boundaries, different things that I'm trying to, you know, share with you on things to make your day-to-day better and to make you better. You know what I mean? So for me, this is my service work. You know, I'm here on YouTube, I'm volunteering. This is my service work here. But what she is talking about also is volunteering, like go and maybe feed the homeless. You know what I mean? Or volunteer at the animal shelter, you know, or volunteer at the school. You know, I used to do that too. And I was a volunteer during Faith Formation when my daughter was getting her catechism at the Catholic Church. From the time she was in kindergarten until the time she was in 8th grade or 9th grade when she had her confirmation. So that is something that I did, and I volunteered to do that. And number 7 is fun activities. So do something fun. For me, this is fun for me. You know, I never thought that anything would happen the way it's happened since I came back to this platform on January 5th, 2025. This platform, and as I keep telling you over and over again, anybody new just watching doesn't know, but this platform and you, my beautiful friend, have changed my life. You know, you have absolutely changed my life. You've changed my life. You brought Yappy out of the corner that was covered in cobwebs. Yappy is a superstar now on YouTube. Yappy is a superstar. You know what I mean? You brought me so much love and family here. You know what I mean? So changed my life. Changed my life. And I don't see, I think the 8th one might be spiritual integrity. I'm not sure. Or no, maybe number 8 is, I'm not sure if this is it though. This is something else that I wrote down. So I'm missing number 8 in the 8 tenets. I'm missing number 8. Ooh. Oh my goodness. What was that? I leaned on my phone and it went to somebody's video. But anyway, I'm not sure what the 8th tenet or pillar is. So now I really need this book because now I need to know. So I can tell you, I need to know. It is so overcast today and it's another white sky. And then this week, today it's only going to be getting in the 50s. Right now it's in the 40s. So it's a little chilly, which is why I'm wearing this. But tomorrow through Friday and possibly the weekend, I'm not sure. I didn't see the forecast for that. It's going to be like close to 80 degrees every day this week. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at least I saw. And I think maybe Saturday too. It's going to be almost 80 degrees. It's going to be high 70s all week. High 70s. So which means I'm going to have the AC on. And this is the kind of time of year that though, you know, which is why we all have the little sniffles and everything like that. And people have been getting pneumonia. You know what I mean? Because this weather is nuts. It's absolutely nuts. All right, I wrote down another thing on here. So I don't know what the 8th one is, so stay tuned. Maybe I can find it. But I wrote something else down, and this is from another book that I would like to have. Because as you all know, my day oneers, my real ones, my friend here. As you know, I love self-help books, and I love autobiographies. I've said that several times in most of my videos here. And this next book is by Robert Reams, and it's called Make Over Your Metabolism, I wrote down. And he has in it a 21-day cleanse to eliminate something irritating to our bodies, which is what I'm getting ready to do, of course, when I do this sugar fast, which I'm already doing it, I should say. Not getting ready to, I'm already doing it. I just haven't really been filming it or talking about it, which I need to do. And so it says caffeine, sugar, gluten in bread, animal products, and I guess they're wanting you to eliminate those things. And then it says eat beans, grains, nuts, veggies, avocados, etc. Oh, and then I wrote down another book, Cheryl Richardson, The Unmistakable Touch of Grace. And I need that too. So many books. And then, of course, Louise Hay, who I love and adore, and who I've said a few things here on Louise Hay, a few affirmations and things. And her book, You Can Heal Your Life, The Secret. That's something that I also need. And then another book I wrote down, Martha Beck, Steering by Starlight, Find Your Right Life, the Beck Diet Solution. I need that too. I think I have found my right life here. You know, I found my right life here, you know, with my new family and my new friends here, my soul family. And, you know, it's changed my life. Like I said in a previous video way back, YouTube has changed our lives. And my daughter's life has changed our life. You know, the friendships that I've made here that are so close to me, it's like I can't imagine a day that I wasn't friends with these people. And I just came back here 2 months ago. Can't believe that there was a day that I didn't know you. Can't believe it. Now there's something else, and I did take out my book, The 40-Day Sugar Fast, and this is deep, and it's so good. It's such an easy read, and it's so good, and it's really focusing on devotion, you know, on devotion and food triggers, and, you know, the presence of the Creator, God, Goddess, whomever you talk to on a daily basis. I talk to all of them, you know, spirit, guides, angels, saints, ancestors, my mother. I speak to every single day, every single day, every single day. So yes, I speak to every single day. So I am going to get into this. And it is spiritual, but it's a lot of, I'm going to read the back of this book. I know we're going all over the place in this video today. Just bear with me. If you're new, you don't know. I mean, we go off on tangents. We talk about all different things. And today is one of those days. I didn't have anything specifically planned for this actual video. I just wanted to get on. You know, I can't start my day without filming now. You know, I love being here and filming, you know what I mean? And now that I've learned how to set a premiere and everything, it's like, ooh, I'm loving that. I'm loving the premieres. And I've gotten a lot of feedback from people, and you all are loving them too. I love the premieres. I don't know if this is going to be an actual premiere. This may just be posted today, but I love a premiere. I just love it. So on the back of this book is written by Wendy Speak. And Wendy is a trained actress. She's a Bible teacher, a speaker, and a writer based in California. And she says, would you give up sugar to experience the secret presence of God in your life? So that's a question. And that's a good question for today. Would you give up sugar, okay, to experience the secret presence of God in your life? Or spirit, or goddess, or whomever you believe in, you know what I mean, your guides, whatever. Would you give up sugar to experience that sweet presence of the universe in your life? Let's just say that. Would you do that? And she says, many of us think that if our bodies become healthier, then we'll be healthier. But a healthy body doesn't do us a lot of good if we are spiritually malnourished. Welcome to the 40-Day Sugar Fast, a process that begins with us giving Jesus, or whomever you think of, spirit, creator, goddess, whomever, our sugar, and ends with spirit giving us more of himself or herself. The only thing that can ever truly satisfy our soul's deep hunger. And on this journey, you'll learn how to stop fixating on food and fix your eyes on spirit. Pinpoint the triggers that send you running to sugar. I'm sure that's something that none of us do. You know what I mean? I don't ever pinpoint that. I know that if it's next to me, I'm going to eat it. If it's sitting right here. If somebody came in here and they left a cupcake or they left some sugary, some cookies or something, and it's next to me and I see it, I'm like, oh, let me try that. I might have that. Knowing doggone well that I don't need that and I don't really want it, I need to drink some water. Not have that. So, lose weight as you gain faith and turn to the Most High instead of the next sugar high. And I love that. I love that. She's like, if you run to sugar for comfort or reward, eat mindlessly out of boredom. Ding, ding, ding. I've done it. I'm sure you all have done it. Feel physically and spiritually lethargic, or struggle with self-control. This fast will help you discover not only freedom from your cravings, but an entirely new appetite for the good things Spirit has for you. More than anything, I want to be able to say with Spirit, my food is to do the will of him or her, because some of us believe in goddesses, and him or her, Mother Goddess, who sent me. So she says, more than anything, I want to be able to say with Spirit, my food is to do the will of him or her who sent me. I just love that. And that's a quote, not in those words. I changed it around, but that's from the book of John in the Bible. It's chapter 4, verse 34. And traveling with Wendy and the 40-day sugar fast community was the beginning of that journey for me. The person who wrote this said that using this book was a journey for her. You know what I mean? So I'm so excited. I've been, in this book, and I've been making notes and highlighting things, and let's see if I can find something that I've highlighted in here. You probably can't see it too well, but like the guidelines, you have made a commitment, it says. So I've highlighted that here, and I've highlighted some things over here. And so I'm just been going, this book is so enjoyable. And I came to this book from watching a woman who Zoe and I watch on YouTube. She is Planning Us Healthy, and she's on a weight loss plan, and she's tiny, very petite. She's like 4'11", I think, or 4'9", or something like that. And she was always on the Weight Watcher plan. And then she decided to do this and to kind of change up how she eats a little bit. I think now she's doing more of a meat-based plan, I think. And she hasn't been on in a while. So when she came back on and we saw her video, she spoke about this. And I said, I have to have this book. And so this book was sent to me. And, I love it. I love it so much. And I'm going to list it down below. But I just love it. I love it. So what's here? We're doing several things. We have several irons in the fire. We have the 40-day sugar fast. We have the Let Them Theory, Mel Robbins. Mel Robbins. And the Book of Boundaries by the beautiful Miss Melissa Urban. So, yes, these things are things that I am interested in speaking on and talking about in the month of March here. These are just things that I have interest me, and that I want to get into. But this is something I really need to do. This needs to be its own series. It really does. But, it just depends on my timing and how I feel like incorporating it in. Because I would love to incorporate it in with whatever I'm eating or doing, but it's hard for me to film like that and to get all the splicing and the edits together. And it's hard for me with my hands and things to hold the camera and do a few things and having to move, you know. I can move the tripod and do different things, but like I told you, we've got the little buggy situation and I don't want to do that, you know. But I will show the different things maybe that I'm eating to kind of quell the whole sugar thing. And maybe I'll, you know, see if I can film, you know, when I'm in my meditation or my prayer or whatever, as it relates to the sugar fast. So I'll see. I'm playing around with some things, so I'll see. And something else that I want to read to you, I shared this on my, I think, community tab. This is Mr. London. And if you don't know Mr. London, he's like a fitness guru here. He has over 1 million or 2 million or whatever followers here on this platform. And he posted this yesterday, and it says, read this alone. And you can go to the thing, it's posted, so you can see it. But you can always look up Mr. London and go to his community tab or his post. And it says, there comes a time when you have to make yourself the priority. Mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually. What have I been talking about here? Especially with the boundaries. What have we been talking about? Investing in yourself isn't selfish. Just what I said yesterday. It's necessary. Your mind needs growth. Your body needs strength. Your finances need strategy. And your spirit needs peace. I couldn't have said it better myself. The more you pour into yourself, the more you have to give to your family and friends. Whether it's reading, which we do here, working out, investing in a coach, or praying, which I do every day, but I'm getting ready to really get into with this. Every effort you make towards self-investment shapes the life you deserve. Stop waiting for the right time. The time is now. I love that. When I saw that, I said, oh, that was made for us today. That was made for us, Mr. London. Thank you, Mr. London. That was made for us. I absolutely adore that and love that. I'm going to list him down below, of course. But I love this. You know what I mean? We're all trying to better ourselves. I'm trying to better myself. If you're new here, you don't know. I'm on a weight loss journey. I've lost 109 pounds. Still waiting for that 1 pound, that one pesky 110. I'm trying to get to the 110. I had a medical call this morning. I have a medical call. I'm in this program through one of my doctors, which is the my colonoscopy doctor. And I'm in this program where I get calls once a month. I get a call from a beautiful nurse. Her name is Kara. She's amazing. And she calls me every month and we chat, usually on a Monday, and we chat about different things. And, you know, so bettering myself, bettering my health. And she always asks me, you know, towards the end of our call, what do I see for myself going into the following month during the time that I'm not speaking to her? So we'll speak again on April 7th. So what do I see for myself between now, March 10th, and April 7th? And she knows about my channel. So Kara, I hope you watch. I hope you're watching. And so I'll have to make a note of this video. So when I talk to her, I'll have to have her watch. So she can see. And I think this is going to be video number 93. But I'm not sure. Because so much filming went on yesterday, I have no idea. I have no idea. I have to look back. But anyway, as a matter of fact, let me do that now. Let's look and see what was our last video this morning. Our last video posted this morning was episode 92. So I was right. Episode 93. So I'm going to make a note. I I just love my, the thumbnail for this one. I love it. I just love it. It's so organic, Yappy and I, with our new beautiful butterflies sent to me by my beautiful soul sister, with the beautiful butterflies that represent my beautiful jewel. This is just, it makes me so happy. It has changed my whole room and this whole corner. I think I need to lower it maybe. Zoe hung it for me. And I think if I ask her to take it out and lower it, she might come in here and smack me with a noodle. So I probably won't, but I feel like it needs to go down so you don't see the wall. Like it needs to go a little bit down more. So, you know, it'll still, you won't see anything up here, but it needs to be a little bit down more. So I have to see. I didn't notice it yesterday when we were putting it up. So I have to see if she will oblige me and move it down just a smidge. But Kara, getting back to what I was saying, Kara asked me, you know, where do I see myself? So when we get back, what are my goals for this month? And my goal is, like I said to you all in the video I just watched this morning, I don't remember what number it was. I think I had on a white top. But I said that I am going to be in Wonderland by March 31st or April 1st, the first week of April. And I mean that. And I'm going to be there. I am going to be there. I'm not going to let me not losing this 110 to get me to 110 hold me back. No. The weight is coming off. The sugar is going bye-bye. and that means no substitutes either. You know, that means no substitutes. So that's why I also have the what's the name? The 21-day, I think it's also a sugar book, Sugar Detox. I have that book too, which should hopefully, you know, go hand in hand with this book. And this book is just amazing. It's amazing. You know, it really is. And I want to find in this book, I just found something that I want to read to us here. Let's see. Hang on, folks, hang on. Let's see. Oh, this is good. There's something really good in here I want to read to everybody. And of course, I just lost my bookmark because it just fell on the floor. Let's see if I can reach it. If I can reach it. Woo! The heavier Lexi would not have been able to do that. Let's see. I'm just going through it because I want to, there was something that I knew that I wanted to share with you all, and I thought it was in my highlights of things that I highlighted, but I don't see it now. So I'll get with it, you know, I'll get with it. But I know one of the things that, you know, she was saying in this, I don't think she tells you, I don't know if it's not in the, it might not be in this book. It might be in the 21-day sugar detox. And I'll bring that to the table next time so we can talk about it. And I've showed it before here. But let's see. I was just looking to see in this particular, because it's based on, you know, okay, here it is. Here's what I was looking for. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. She says, and this is on page 24 of the 40-day sugar fast, and this is in the chapter that starts the book, Guidelines. And it says, I don't know if Guidelines is an actual chapter. It goes by days, not chapters. So it starts with day 1, day 2, because it's a 40-day sugar fast. And she says, find a few of my favorite recipes. Oh, she has recipes at the 40daysugarfast.com. So that might be something good to look at. She says, avoid using sugar substitutes. While I keep raw honey and stevia on hand when I need to sweeten something for a family meal, I purposefully choose not to make sugar-free desserts when I fast from sugar. I hope that you will join me. We don't want to exchange our high-calorie addictions for sugar-free options. Instead, we should grow to desperately crave spirit as the only option. So in this book, instead of your cravings, it's almost like, and I don't know, we're not a religious channel or anything here by any means, but it's like when you fast, you go to church and you fast for something, like during Lent, we're fasting during Lent, because during Lent, you're giving up something. That is a fast. So when you're giving up something, you're fasting. So basically, and a lot of times, most people associate that with church. If you don't fast in your daily life, like I fast every day. I don't eat a meal every day until way later down in the afternoon. Yesterday, I didn't eat until, God, it was late last night when I ate. Out of the norm for me, but I was just so, high on everything that was going on and all the buzzing and all the everything and this package coming in with all these surprises and filming and just doing things. That's just how it was yesterday. And I got up and I took a shower and I washed my hair and I did all this stuff and I just was in that, let's go. I mean, I filmed 3 videos yesterday. I was like, let's go. Let's get this, let's get this. And so fasting, if you're not doing it for dietary reasons, a lot of times people fast for spiritual reasons. She says, choose which day you will begin and then invite your family and friends to come along. Well, I'm doing that here. I'm inviting you all to come along. While fasting is a very private thing, accountability increases when you invite others to come into the intimate space of your prayer closet with you. I love that. You've welcomed guests around your table and served them the sweetest food you've had to share. But this experience is sweeter still. You'll be surprised how many of your family members and friends say yes to joining you. So I hope some of you say yes, I'll let you know what day 1. I mean, I've already started, but I'll make it more official here. I'll make it more official. And she gives some additional resources too. So she has an appendix on this book and it has additional different resources. She also has one that is the 40-day social media fast, which none of us here are doing, apparently. I'm definitely not doing it. You know why? Because I'm trying to build my YouTube channel. So Wendy, we can only do one fast at a time, and it's not going to be this one. But this is Miss Wendy here. So this is Wendy speak. So yes. That's funny. And her website, the 40daysugarfast.com. So, and I'll try to list everything down below. You know how I do. I start chit-chatting and then I forget to list things. And then I have to go back and I didn't put that in there. So then I have to go back. So let me write a note. Let me write a note that I need to list the sugar fast in the description. So, but anyway, those are a few of the things that I just wanted to talk about. You know what I mean? This is a long video, of course. We did not get into the let them theory, but we will. We'll do that in the next one. I'll be back. So I hope that you have the most amazing day, whatever day it is you're watching this. And it's Monday, March 10th, 2025, when I'm filming this. So I hope you had the most amazing Monday. And, you know, like I said in this morning's video, which I actually filmed yesterday, that Monday ain't never done nothing to nobody. So keep that in mind. You woke up this morning, you're watching me, so that is something to be grateful for. That's just nothing but gratitude, nothing but gratitude. And I'm grateful for you. I love you. I see you. And I'm proud of you. And I thank you for being my family, being my friends, and for being here always, for trusting me with your time. I thank you so, so much. So, so much. So, deuces from Yappy and I. And we love you plenty. And just a little note on this video. I wanted to say we have a new subscriber, and I'm so excited. She is, I think, 58, started her YouTube journey, and she's got over 500 subscribers now, and I was number 501. And that is the beautiful, beautiful Mrs. G 2014 at Heartily Happy. Mwah. Thank you, Mrs. G. I loved your video that I watched this morning. And I will be watching. I am a subscriber now. And I will be watching. I love your content. I love how you edit your videos. And yeah, let's do this thing. Let's grow this YouTube and support each other. You know, I love when you said that. And that's what we're all about here too. So, Mrs. G, I love you plenty. Thank you for blessing us here. And blessing Yappy and I. Deuces.